Hey guys, Leanne here from Kingdom Bloggers. Today we're going to be talking about embedding videos into your blog posts on WordPress. Now, yes, you can embed videos on other platforms, but we are specifically talking about how to do it in a WordPress blog. So first off, why would you want to add videos? Well, videos are a really great way to supplement the content that you've written. It really helps your readers engage better, especially if you're doing how-to type videos like, how to start a prayer journal or, just really anything that's like a tutorial. Video is a really great way to drive home those concepts you're trying to get them to understand. But also your devotional content, when you're just kind of breaking down scripture to help them really understand what it means. Let's be honest. Reading scripture, reading the Bible, especially if you're a new believer, or you maybe have been a believer for a while, but you've never really dived down deep into it. It can be a little rough and dry and boring, right? So having you, like the person, like me here talking to you, with all your theatrics and your movements and just your facial expressions, right? It can really help drive home and help them better understand what it is about that verse of scripture that you're trying to get them to take away. But it can also help you really relate to them because they can see you, relate to you and so forth. Now, I know many of you have expressed that fear of going on video, right? And I totally get it. But here's the thing, and I say this with love, you got to get over it, right? Honestly, if you want your ministry to truly grow, video is where everything is going now, whether it's on social media, Instagram Reels, TikTok, all of that. Video is, just where the technology of blogging is kind of going. And it can actually hinder your growth if you don't kind of take that next step, right? Now, I'm not saying do this at the very first, like y'all know, start your content first, get your organic traffic, but as a next step to your ministry, video is very important. Now, how you do the videos, how you put them in your blog posts are really going to matter. So we're going to talk about a couple of things, and then I'm going to hop over and actually kind of show you one of them. Now, the first thing you want to keep in mind, whether you upload or you do your videos via your phone, or you're doing like I'm on Zoom today recording my videos, which will give me an MP4 file. You don't want to upload directly the MP4 file. Files are very, very heavy on the server on your website, and it can really slow down your website. And we all know page speed is a huge thing with Web Core Vitals, being able to get your content to rank and so forth. So number one, upload those MP4 files to YouTube, right? Start a YouTube channel. You don't have to promote your channel. You can totally keep those videos unlisted where they're not searchable. But honestly, it would better serve you to make them public and then, tweak them in a way, do some tags and keywords and stuff so that eventually they start bringing organic traffic themselves, right? You have Google searches, but people do video searches for different topics. And especially in the Bible study and prayer realm, there are a ton of searches for things related to Bible study on YouTube. And so again, the goal here is to grow traffic to your site. So doing the legwork and making them public can actually help bring more traffic to your site. So you upload them to YouTube, then you embed the YouTube URL or video into your blog post. I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. So number two, which is kind of number one, but a little more expanded. Number two is do your keyword research, both in Google, but more importantly, do it in YouTube, right? If you're using keywords everywhere, you simply open up YouTube and, in your keywords everywhere settings, make sure you turn on the one for YouTube. But once you go into YouTube and you do any YouTube search, you can get all that information, just like in Google, that tells you the search volume. You can download more expanded matrix to see other variables of those keywords, and also to find the top channels for that keyword, which is like doing your competitor research if you've done that as part of my course. And so do your keyword research so you can find out, one, if anyone's even searching for what the video is about, but two, if they are, what keywords they're using for it. Again, all of this is going to drive more traffic to your video and to your website, right? Okay, so now these next two, I'm only going to show you one of them. The other one, I'm just going to explain. So whether you're using the Gutenberg, the new WordPress editor, the one that comes with a new WordPress blog, or you're still on the old classic editor, how you upload them is going to be different, but it's also whether you're on Gutenberg or classic is actually going to impact your site. So if you were on the classic editor, I implore you to start moving towards the block editor. The classic editor is not designed to make your pages load fast. There's a lot of extra coding that comes with that classic editor, especially for embedding videos. So you can go grab the embed code from Google or from YouTube and then put a HTML block or an HTML thing in there, right? And the video will pop up and it'll look great. But if you go and check the page speed for that URL with the full video on there, even if you have WP Rocket and all that, it's still going to impact how fast that page loads. So if you are still like, I'm not leaving the classic editor, I don't want to do Gutenberg, whatever, that's fine. But what you would do instead of embedding the full video is create a picture, the cover image that you're using for that video, upload it as just a simple JPEG image into the blog post, and then make it clickable and insert the link for the YouTube video. So the video itself is not in the post, but like a snapshot of the cover image is, and then they can just click that and then head over to your YouTube video. That way you're uploading an image, not a full-on video. Again, it's all about page speed, and videos are very heavy, but specifically in the classic editor, there's just no easy way to do it except creating that image. So if you are on the Gutenberg editor, however, super, super easy. They've actually designed this editor to make video embedding much simpler. And so I am actually going to show you how to do that. So let's hop over here. All right, so you see, this is just a blog post. It's a how-to tips. It's about start page. Now the actual video is here. Now I will tell you, if you're in classic editor and you make this picture, like your cover picture, in Canva, you can make it really simple. Add a YouTube button, right? This red button, there's actually a graphic for it in Canva. Put that on here. That way it appears to be a clickable image. The reader doesn't know it's not the actual video. And that way they'll click it and then it will open up the video in another window. So how do you embed this in Gutenberg? They have made it so super duper simple. So I'm just gonna kind of put it right here, right? So let's say I want to add my video right here between these two paragraphs. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab my link to this video. Now I am going to add. So if you hit the little add button and scroll down here, you will see right here under embeds this YouTube block. And you simply paste the URL, the actual URL, not the embed code. And you embed it and voila, there's your YouTube video, right? But again, it's in a way that's not, because the way this block is designed, the coding of it, it's not going to weigh down your site. Now, of course, you do still need to have WP Rocket and have the video settings and all of that. But this is, I mean, I can't tell you, Gutenberg, if you're not on Gutenberg yet, you really need to start making your way over there. Once you get over the learning curve, it makes your life so much easier in drafting your blog posts and adding all of these extra elements. So anyway, that is kind of it. I know this was a short video, but it's very, very simple. You know, video is where it's at. Start diving into it, start dipping your feet in the water, do some Instagram reels, right? Do some Instagram lives because they disappear after you're done with them. But these YouTube videos, you know, again, if you're wanting to do video, then obviously that's why you found my video, right? Because you're wanting to learn how to do videos. But it's really, really important. Don't just be throwing videos to throw videos, right? Don't be putting other people's videos on your posts either. Like, I know you might find a cool video on YouTube. And you're like, I want to put that in post. No, 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 no. If you're going to put videos in your posts, make sure they're going to benefit you, right? And so create extra content via video that directly relates to whatever this post is about. That way the SEO will start building, they complement each other, and then that's going to bring you more traffic in the long run. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. Please drop some comments below. Let me know if you have any other questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.